Alright, welcome back, friends. We're getting ready to continue our Stalker playthrough. We are in Mountain Town region. We're on Stalker. We have survived 21 days, 7 hours, and 17 minutes. Let's go. When we left out last time, we had just finished finding the wolf that we killed. We exterminated the aminal population of this lower Milton region here, the climbing area. We just put these meats on to cook and slept for 1 hour with the plans on reading for an hour. While the next batch of food cooked. So we really need to get our we need to start reading these wilderness kitchen because we're doing a lot of cooking, and each time we do we have to start a fire. So this is, you know, we have only 2 more skills left before this book becomes obsolete, so we might as well read it now. The quicker we improve our cooking skill to 5, the sooner we don't have to worry about parasites. Then we can eat all these lovely wolf meats. We don't have enough time to read right now, or to sleep, so we're just going to have to stick this one out. This storm just pulled in after we harvested the wolf, which I don't think I dropped his guts and skin on the ground yet because we came right in to start cooking and sleeping because I wanted to get some reading done. Alright. No telling how long this is going to last. It's
getting weaker.
Almost evening, so about an hour, 2 hours left of daylight. We're too tired to climb up the rope, so more than likely we're just going to spend one more night here, and in the morning we'll head up into Milton proper. And so that's why we got planned. There's nothing holding us back. We have everything that we need that was available out there here. I know that didn't make much sense. It didn't make sense to me. So it probably didn't make more sense to you. I lost my train of thought while I was talking, so thinking faster than I'm speaking, or vice versa. That cooked pretty quick. We'll make water right now until it's nighttime. That way we got this place stocked up pretty good. It only took us 30 minutes to gather supplies for this cave. So if we ever have to travel between Milton and Mystery Lake and have to repair our gear, you know, at least our hats or something, we'll be doing okay. We'll have a little bit of cache of food here. We'll have a cache of water. some medical supplies just in case we happen to get poisoned. But this isn't really, you know, that big of a deal. But it is when you get parasites and you need to take a dose of reishi mushrooms or antibiotics, I mean, once every day for 20 days. Then they become very important. And that will happen when you eat a raw piece of meat. It's possible that you can get over it the first day from sleeping, but more than likely you're not going to do that. But I have gotten over it on the same day. Parasites, that is. Okay. Too tired for anything now. Let's see if I can get an hour's sleep in, and if there's any daylight left afterwards, enough to read for another hour. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. Well, there's a little peak of sun left. See. Alright, we did get the entire hour in, which is great. We only have 2 more hours left on this book. It's now late enough to go to sleep. If I can find the bedroll, here it is. Better take a drink first. Looks as if the storm stopped. Still windy. Okay. Probably going to be a little cold out there. But we're going to be okay. Guess we need to...
Looks like a new day is dawning.
Take something to eat. Let's see, what's this? 805? 805, alright. Do we have any risk? No, we have no risk of anything right now. So we'll take a bite of this. Now we have a risk of parasites, 1%. But we're not hungry anymore, so we got that going for us. I think you can still see the stars over there. Oh. I want to survey. I keep forgetting to survey. That's one of the things that I want to do. Just a couple more points before we leave. We will be up the hill in a matter of minutes. Sometimes it doesn't always put the rope. See, it didn't put the rope on there, but if you do it from the top, it'll put it on there sometimes. I don't know what the difference is between standing at the bottom and the top. Maybe it's trying to say, well, you can't see up there, even though you know that there's a rope hanging off. There is one thing that I want to correct myself that I had said in several videos back multiple times. I kept calling the lone cabin in between Clear Cut and the unnamed pond, I kept calling it the Hermit's Cabin. The Hermit's Cabin is actually right back there, like where you see the birch in the middle. If you keep going directly up and then to the right just a little bit, and just pretty much in the center of the screen, that is actually the Hermit's Cabin. Why I kept saying that the lone cabin was, I don't know, maybe it should be. To me, it is. But in the game, it's right over there on the other side of those rocks in the very center of the screen. Alright, now that we got that cleared up, let's go! Fortunately, it's not too cold. We're comfortably warm. Feels like 40 when it's actually 1 degree, but the wind's blowing it to negative 15. I wanted to get this content out to you guys because you cared enough to subscribe to me, and I just like to let you know right now I'm not feeling very well. Not in a physical sense, but just mentally. I feel worn out because there are people in this world that are not taking our current events seriously. There's a deadly virus circling the globe, and some people just don't get it. So it bums me out. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I hope you'll forgive me if sometimes I might seem more quiet than I have in the past videos. Okay, we finally made it to the top of the hill. There's the ranger station right there. There's the picnic area. Maybe we can find a picnic basket, as Yogi the Bear would say. Doesn't look like it. Oh, but we did find a practical gunsmithing book. Thank goodness it wasn't destroyed by all the water and moisture from the snow. That raises our gunsmithing skill, that we are able to create ammunition at Bleak Inlet Cannery. They have a new tooling machine there since the last update. Or should I say the October update, December, somewhere around there, I don't remember. One of those updates. The milling machine takes the energy So you have to wait for the aurora to use it. But to make the ammunition, you just have to build a fire and have certain other ingredients.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, put the picnic area on there, but it didn't put the rope. I wonder what happened to you. Just couldn't make it to the wood pile, huh? Looks like your feet were pretty cold. You could have took those frozen boots off and put these on.
I think I can use this.
I'm not gonna use those right now, but you never know. But I'm gonna carry them down and put them in the Orca Gas Station down there. We would have been up here with Aurora. We could have got the memory buffer from there, or the buffer memory. Just want to take one more survey over here. Yeah, see there, put it on the map. There are a couple wolves down here at the Orca Gas Station. It's possible to find a handgun down there. I don't recall ever finding a rifle, but I think that I did find a revolver. It's been a long time since I've been there. Maybe it was actually only revolver ammo. Fortunately, we have plenty of sticks up here. There's a couple rabbits and a couple deer. There's the rabbits. This is, I guess, considered the rabbit grove. And we do need some skins up here. Shows a corpse over there. Oh. That's the guy inside the building? Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. I guess it is. Okay. There are a couple wolves roaming around over here, so I'm not going to hold on to these rabbits right now until I'm ready to go inside. Two for two. I'll pick those back up after I take a spy over this hill here. See how close the wolves are. They're usually out there patrolling right in front of the gas station. They don't seem to be there now. But there are some deer over in the woodlot. And then talking about the woodlot here, there's a woodlot, it's called woodlot right across the street. And then right over here it's called woodlot. And then way down the road over on the other side of the bridge it's called woodlot over there. So if you ever have any issues with completing the Faithful Cartographer, that might be one of your issues, because you have to survey all three of those woodlots to have the woodlot surveyed. For a long time I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on when I went to every location multiple times, and it was like, I already got the woodlot on the map.
Nobody needs this anymore.
What's going on? And then when I was looking at the map, I finally realized, wow, that's called Woodlot 2. So I went in there and surveyed it, and after several months of wondering why I couldn't get Faithful Cartographer, it was because the woodlot right in front, I had not surveyed it, even though woodlot showed up on my list. Because, as I said, there's 3 here. Okay, it looks safe enough to travel with these.
Any of this
Yes,
gear.
yes you can. Just a minute. You're going to get rid of some boots and some rabbits. Could have went through the back door, but I want to go around the front just to take another look. That is, as long as I brought the crowbar with me, or pry bar.
Starting to weigh me down.
You break these down, it takes about 30 minutes, and you get 6 pieces of lead from it. You need the lead to make bullets.
I could use this.
Sometimes there might be a bullet laying in here, right up here on this window ledge. Doesn't look like that's the case today.
not sure why I feel so tired.
Just want to go over here and check out to see if there's a body laying over here. Doesn't look like it. Sometimes there's a corpse here. Uh-oh. Looks like the fog's beginning to set in. It's only 11 o'clock or so. See if we can't bag one of these deer while we're here. Oops. Oops. Scared them away.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yes. You will. Oh boy, I sure do wish I had level 5 archery now. I'll get them later. Drop some of this stuff off so I'm not moving around so slow. Drawing the wolves over this way, the longer I stay out here. I'm going to go in here, save this video, end this video, I mean, and I'll see you in the next one. We finally made it to the Orca Gas Station, and I'll be posting 2 videos at least in a row, so see you in the next one.